I begin in the name of the Almighty God, the Compassionate, the Merciful, the one who has created the world in the utmost perfection, and the praises and blessings on the holy household and his beloved messenger. In the scorching, sweltering heat of Iraq, on the sands of Karbala, 1,346 years ago, on the 10th of Muharram, the world witnessed the most heart-wrenching, mighty, and compelling act of loyalty. Al Abbas was the stepbrother of Imam al Hussein. Despite being stepbrothers, Al Abbas only called Imam al Hussein "Oh my brother" only once in his entire lifetime, and that was when he was passing his life, and only after the request of Imam al Hussein. And so, for all of the life of Al Abbas alayhi salam would address his brother by blood as master. The camp of Imam al Hussein on the 10th of Muharram were experiencing immense thirst, as they had been deprived of water for 3 days straight under the boiling oppressive sun of Iraq, and so Al Abbas sought permission from his master to collect water to quench the thirst of Imam al Hussein and his camp. And so he did. However, what breaks my heart the most was that Al Abbas left the camp without farewelling his family, as he was supposed to come back alive with the water. Across the battlefield, he charged like his father, Imam Ali, to the river. There are narrations from Imam al-Sadiq saying that the heart of my uncle Abbas was burning like charcoal from the thirst, and so you can imagine that as soon as he reached the river, he would have dipped his hands in the cool, refreshing water of the Euphrates and drink. However, he did not. He brought the water to his lips and stopped, remembering the thirst of his master. He echoed the famous beautiful lines of poetry, "O my soul, after Hussein is nothing but humiliation, and before him you have never been and never be. There is Hussein about to drink from the cup of death, and you want to drink cool water. Far be it from that. This is not the action of my religion, nor the action of someone who has yaqeen." Listening to these eloquent lines of poetry, I am in awe, as how does one utter these words on the spot, dehydrated in the heat? How does one not drink the water? How does one have the loyalty that to him it is not an action of his religion? Hearing these bewildering sentences draw me in admiration and wonder. He speaks to his soul in the third-person narrative, and beautifully asks himself how he can taste cool, refreshing water while his master is about to taste death. From this, I see the peak of loyalty. This teaches me the art of loyalty, and it hurts and pains that I was not there on that darkened day to serve the Imam. But I still have the chance today. I can serve the Imam of my time, may Allah hasten his reappearance, by staying loyal to him. This may be hard, as he is not among us, but there are many practical things we can do to show our loyalty to the Imam of our time. We can do this by reciting Du'a al-Ahad. There is a narration from Imam al-Sadiq saying, "One who recites the supplication for 40 mornings, he will be accounted amongst the helpers of Imam al-Mahdi. And if he happens to die before the reappearance of Imam Mahdi, Allah will raise him from his grave so that he may assist the holy Imam. For every word that he recites in this supplication, Allah will grant him 1,000 good deeds, and will erase from his scroll of deeds 1,000 sins." We can also be ambassadors for Islam by doing good to others in the name of Islam, to give Islam a positive reputation, especially in today's age. I pray that we are blessed with the loyalty of Al Abbas to our awaited Imam, his visitation in this life, and his intercession in the next.